Roger James runners this week at Ellerslie, race 3, Fawn.
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit worried about the track condition. We'd need the weather to come right and the track to improve, but as far as the mare's concerned, she's had a nice build up and her work leading into this has been super. If she gets the track to her liking, I think she's right amongst it.
Race 6, the Group 3 Bone Crusher Stakes, Hypnos.
Yeah, look, he's a horse that is still in the making. He can undo himself a little bit, and the outside draw is not going to help that. Just going to have to trust him that he does things right, ability-wise. He can feature, but he's got to do it right.
And race 7, Monrecur.
Look, her form doesn't look great, and I'm happy with her. Again, wouldn't want to run her on a bad track, but quite happy with her. Work's been good.
Stable pick out of 3 of them?
If the track comes good, Fawn.
Sean Ritchie runners at Ellerslie on Saturday, race 1, Tough Kid.
Yeah, look, he's got some breathing problems, Tough Kid. He had a surgery and he's probably only getting 90 to 95% of his oxygen he needs to get in there, but he's racing well despite that, and he's certainly got a lot of speed. So he's got an awkward draw. If he can get across, he's going to be hard to beat. He's certainly racing well.
Race 4, Ruby Bloom.
Yeah, she's in a pretty strong sort of a race this time around. She was a good run first up, a little unlucky not to finish a little bit closer, got held up a bit on the point of the corner, but a good little honest filly, definitely a very good place chance.
And race 7, Swiss Watch.
He's going to want a reasonable track. He's working sensational, this horse. He's probably a pretty fair sort of a horse. Another one just drawn awkward enough at 10, probably start from 8. But if he can just tuck behind them in a race that looks like it's got a lot of speed, then he's going to be right there.
Dean Williams, racing manager for Pike Racing. Auckland, race 1, River Run.
It's a horse we've only had for this preparation. It was a great first up run. He was caught through wide without cover, stuck on really well. He's improved a lot with the run. Draws well. It's his first time right-handed, but I expect him to be very hard to beat.
Race 3, Terra Sancta.
It was a good enough run in the Counties Cup. I think she's taken a fair bit of improvement from it. She obviously drops back in grade here. Look, we'd like to think she'd be going close to winning on Saturday and give us a bit of confidence going forward into some of the Cups races.
And race 6, Surely Sacred.
Impressive debut winner, got caught wide, and I thought beat a handy maiden field. Obviously a big step up in class, but the rain certainly won't be an issue for him, and I think he's a good each way chance.
Pick of the 3?
Have to go River Run.
Chris Wood, 2 runners this week. First one is Bulls Super Ariki.
A little bit disappointing last start, Mark, at Tirapa. He got a little bit further back than what we wanted and didn't really run on, so I'm not sure whether it was the Tirapa track or some horses don't handle the sand side of things, but he galloped good yesterday morning. He was a late nomination for the maiden 1200. He's drawn out a little bit, but everything goes his way. He's a nice chance.
Other runner is Can't Stop the Feeling.
Yeah, super run at Tirapa a couple of weeks ago at the Cambridge meeting. He won nicely. I really rate this horse. Unfortunately, he's drawn out a little bit, and it's a handy little field, but it's a Bone Crusher Stakes, a little bit of cut out of the track, and he will run a good race.
Andrew Forsman, runners this week. Ellerslie, race 2, Charlie Rose.
A little bit disappointing of late. Obviously, she's drawn nicely enough. Going to get a soft run. Hopefully, her form improves.
Race 3, last start winner, Gundown.
Yeah, he was very good. Obviously, an open company last start up to the middle distance suits. Just probably a query with the 59 kilo. But look, expect him to be an improver off the back of this run.
Wellington, race 1, Lady Lex.
She wasn't the worst run last start. I think probably the 1400 on a big track like Trentham, slightly slower ground should be ideal.
Race 2, Lady Nadal.
You're coming off another impressive win. Look, always a chance in this sort of a race.
Race 4, Aretha.
Yeah, but late nomination, weren't really intending to take her, but obviously she's shown us ability at the trials. She'll have this run and hopefully she could lob some black type.
Race 5, last start winner, Lucetta.
Yeah, she's really turned the corner of late. I think the 2400 spot on, looks an even sort of a race, and I think she's a really good each way chance.
Race 6, Artist.
Yeah, fresh up, trialled up really well the other day. Slow track should be ideal for her.
Race 8, the Group 1 Captain Cook Stakes, John Snow.
Looks to have come back in good order, had a little bit of a freshen up after a frustrating Australian campaign, and should run well.
Stable pick this weekend.
John Snow.
Bit of Kneebone, Cambridge Trackman, Best bet for the weekend?
Rating 72, we'll have to wait for the last race on Saturday market. Ellerslie will go Starry Beale. Unbelievably good win last start. Didn't look like he was going to get up, but got up right on the line. He's worked brilliantly in the interim, and I think he'll win again.
Here with Todd Pollard, racing manager for Stephen Marsh. Auckland, race 2, easy walking.
Yeah, easy walking, stepping up to the 2200. Hopefully we can see a bit of improvement from her. But yeah, 2 runs back, so 3rd up this campaign.
We also have Miss Rippy in the same race.
Yeah, she's exactly the same. 3rd up this campaign, stepping up to the 2200 after a mile last start, but she actually worked really well the other morning, Tuesday morning, so expect to see sharp improvement.
Race 4, another 2 runners, the consistent Bevan Street first off.
Yeah, Bevan Street is carrying 61 kilos, so we've got Tyke aboard. He'll probably go back and look to see him running on late, but he's a very good chance.
Other is Power Dream.
Yeah, Power Dream, she ran a very nice 4th in a black type race last start at County, so stepping back in grade, and hopefully she can go very close.
Race 5, Akoya.
Akoya, she's backing up from last Saturday at Ellerslie. She's taken a bit to come up this campaign. We put the blinkers on last start. She's had 3 trials. This will be her 3rd run. She's a nice handy mare, so hopefully she can improve.
Race 8, 2 runners, Firefly.
Firefly, yep, she's going well. She's got Tyke on board again, who won on her last start. She worked hard for that win, went up around them, so it was a very tough win. Hopefully she can go on with it.
And Starry Beale.
Starry Beale, he's flying at the moment. He was probably our pick of the morning, Tuesday morning. Great run at Palmy to win last start. Actually, Firefly's younger full brother too, so it's good to see them both in the race, but he's a very good chance.
Wellington, race 4, Appellant.
Appellant, both these horses that are going down here in Killen, they're both late nominations with the small field coming up for the Group 2, but unfortunately she had a temperature yesterday morning, so she is a doubtful starter. She's 50-50 at the moment, but they'll go down tomorrow morning if she does.
And your opinion on Killen?
Killen, he's a very smart horse, a nice colt, son of Snitzel. He's had a couple of trials now. He was probably looking to have another trial next week, but the way he's been galloping, he galloped up this morning, galloped very well. He's going very well at the moment, so it'd be great to see him go close.
Stable pick for the weekend?
Starry Beale, definitely.